Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So we have another trailer reaction for Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero. This is basically it's the Budokai Tenkaichi sequel. Is Budokai Tenkaichi 4 is going with the Sparking title that's over in Japan. This is one of the most highly anticipated games of the year. I was sitting there thinking to myself, like what else is coming out this year that I'm highly anticipating? I couldn't really think of anything. I'm like, man, I think I'm done for the year. And then I totally forgot, hey, we still got Dragon Ball. And this is a highly anticipated game. I've been going back and playing a lot of the old Dragon Ball Z games on PlayStation 2 and Xbox 360. And I'm really looking forward to this game. I'm really curious to see how well it's gonna go. And we have the new trailer, the Master and Apprentice trailer. So let's go ahead, fire this thing up, and just check it out and see what this trailer is all about. All right, let's do this, guys. Let's hit the play button, shall we? Budokai Tenkaichi returns. Are those going to be all the fighters in the game?
We need to start you from the basics.
The art looks phenomenal. Phenomenal. That looks good. It kind of looks like Dragon Ball FighterZ. I still think Dragon Ball FighterZ has the best looking visuals in a Dragon Ball Z game. This looks very, very similar to that. That looks awesome. Master Roshi. Like, look how good that looks. Like the back environments, they don't blend in. They kind of clash. Like, you have the cell shading of the characters, but the back environments they're not photorealistic, but they're different renderings, and it looks really, really good. I love Videl. I got a tattoo of Videl and that outfit with the pigtails on my leg. Big fan of Videl. So I wonder what the deal is with the Master and Apprentice trailer. Like, what does that? Hey, Barris and Weiss is gonna be in it. What does that mean though? Is there gonna be like a Master and Apprentice mode? Are you gonna be able to train? Is this part of the story? Like what's the point of showing a Master and Apprentice? It would be really awesome if you can train and level up your character. That would be awesome. Oh, look how good that looks. And we got purple hair Trunks, not that blue hair Trunks from Super. History of Trunks is like one of the best Dragon Ball Z movie specials, man. It is absolutely that, and Bardock, the father of Goku, just mwah, beautiful movies. Beautiful movies. Look how good that animation looks, man. A master lights the way. The apprentice lights their heart. That is true. It looks so visually awesome. It looks so visually good. I'm wondering if that's going to be like the fighters, or maybe like, I'm curious. I'm really, really curious of like what they're going to do with this, like story-wise and stuff like that. I'm really, really curious. Are they going to rehash the same Dragon Ball Z story that we've replayed over game after game after game? Are they going to do something different? I really I want them to keep the story mode, right? I like going back and replaying that stuff, because I think you could each one, like, even though they all done it, each of them do it differently. You know what I mean? They're all unique in their own way. I really appreciate Dragon Ball FighterZ because it has a unique story that's new and original, and the Xenoverse games also have very new original stories too, and characters. I really appreciate that. So I hope they really go in deep with a lot of content. I want a lot, because if you look at Kakarot and you look at Xenoverse, those games are very rich with content. I still play Kakarot today. Like every once in a while, I fire that up, play for a couple weeks, and then I'll put it back down for a few months, and then I'll fire it back up. I really, really enjoy that game a lot. Same thing goes for Dragon Ball FighterZ. I own it for every console. I own the DC or DLC for every console, Switch, PlayStation, Xbox. I just really adore those games. So I love playing these games if you give me a lot of content to keep me invested. And the good thing with the Xenoverse games And the Kakarot game is there's always so much DLC. Now I haven't played the latest DLC with the World Tournament DLC with Piccolo on Kakarot, but I played the other DLC and they're all phenomenal. It really gives you a sense of like, hey, I got to keep playing. I got to keep playing to do this stuff. So I like the trailer. I love the visuals. I like what I'm seeing. I hope they stay true to what Xeno or what Tenkaichi is and having a large roster of characters and not stick them all behind the paywall. That's what I'm afraid of. Don't stick them all behind a paywall. Because the last Tenkaichi game came out back on the PS2, right? And I believe it was on Wii, right? Wii and PS2. And there was no DLC and stuff back then. So hopefully they continue it up and or maybe it was the GameCube. It might have been the game. I don't even remember. But the point I'm trying to make is DLC wasn't a thing back then. So we had this large roster of characters in Tenkaichi 3. I hope they don't put everything behind the paywall in this game. But anyway, guys, my thoughts. Be sure to leave your comments in the comment box below. Smash that like and subscribe button. Until next time, I am Robert Storms, and that's my opinion. Later, guys.